They don't get it. These players in the WNBA who have no idea how business actually works, they just don't get it. Headline at the New York Post: WNBA fires back at Players Union over unrealistic counter-proposal in CBA fight. The league has told players countless times, we are not giving you a share of gross revenue for obvious reasons. Now, for those that don't know, gross revenue is the revenue that's generated by the league before expenses are taken out. It's not the money that the league gets to keep, which in the case of the WNBA is zero. If the WNBA generates $500 million in revenue and they lose $40 million, the amount of revenue generated is meaningless. And that's what WNBA players just can't seem to understand. In their latest proposal, they modified their percentage from 31% of gross revenue down to 27%. I know WNBA players aren't used to hearing the word no. I mean, for years, their pretend friends in the mainstream media keep telling them yes. Are these athletes amazing? Yes. Are these the best basketball players in the world? Yes. Is the WNBA a huge success? Yes. I hate to break it to WNBA players, but your friends in the media have been lying to you. And I know you're not used to hearing the word no, but every time you ask for a percentage of gross revenue, your primary subsidizers in the NBA, they are going to say no. They're offering you a share of net revenue. And I know why you don't want to take it. I understand. You don't want to accept the deal because you have no faith in yourselves to generate profit. The problem is, if you don't accept the deal, you're not going to be generating a damn thing because your season is going to be canceled. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the main channels in the description below. Another thing WNBA players just can't seem to understand: you don't have any leverage. Yesterday, Mark Cuban came up with a brilliant way to overpay WNBA players. He made the point that no matter how much the WNBA increases salaries for players, college basketball players will still be taking a pay cut once they enter the WNBA dump, which is true. Believe it or not, women who are playing in major conferences in college basketball, they are making anywhere from $500,000 to just over $1 million. To be honest with you, I couldn't believe it. I mean, good for them. I'm happy for the young ladies, but last I checked, and it's been a year or so since I've looked into this, but last I checked, damn near every program in women's college basketball was a money loser. The only reason they exist is because they receive funding from football and men's college basketball. But either way, they are making significantly less money in the WNBA. Mark Cuban has come up with a potential solution to the problem. He wants the WNBA to allow players to negotiate with local sponsors in their home markets. Instead of only receiving deals from WNBA-approved sponsors, Mark Cuban is suggesting that the WNBA emulate the broken college system and allow players to accept sponsorship deals from anyone. Again, this is a potential fix to the salary discrepancies between the WNBA and women's college basketball. But this does not address the real problem in this league. Mark Cuban is addressing the symptom, not the problem. The problem in the WNBA, it's not uncompetitive salaries. The real problem in the WNBA is uncompetitive and unskilled basketball, at least when compared to the NBA and men's college basketball. I mean, seriously, who in the hell wants to watch 44 games of this? You can pay WNBA players $10 million a year, but the money is not a magician. The money doesn't magically improve the on-court product. The money won't suddenly convince people to watch pretend basketball. Hell, in 30 years, the only person that's been able to convince people to watch this league is Caitlin Clark. To make matters worse, all increased salaries will do in the WNBA is increase the level of entitlement. WNBA players were already entitled when they were making minimum wage. WNBA players were entitled when the only available locker room was the porta potty. Characteristics do not change once you're making more money. The only thing money does is magnify who you already are. In the case of the WNBA, you're going to make already unlikable players even more unlikable. Someone please explain to me how that improves ratings. Someone please explain to me how that makes the league profitable. My stance on this has not changed. I've been telling you guys since last year. At minimum, the 2026 WNBA season is going to be delayed, but I'm still of the belief that the 2026 season ain't gonna happen. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys later on the main channel.